So everyone, we are using video presentation. So just use the English.
Today we are going to present our sensory superhero. Our sensory superhero is called Shadow Sentinel. We will start with explaining the Shadow Sentinel's background and superpower.
Professor JessYamin, renowned as a leading expert in vision science and optics, was once a humble university lecturer who had a passionate curiosity about the complexities of human vision. Until one day, JessYamin's life took a dramatic turn when she became the victim of a targeted attack by a secret organization who was seeking to control her groundbreaking research on night vision technology. During the attack, a coincidental accident happened, exposing JessYamin to an experimental serum meant to enhance human vision.
We are going to talk about the super ability of Shadow Sentinel. Shadow Sentinel has increased number of rod cells. Rod cells are responsible for vision in low light conditions. She has acquired genes responsible for these opsids from owls. Owls have more rods than cones in their eyes. They are able to concentrate light more efficiently at night. The increased number of rod cells can detect and process even the faintest traces of light, allowing her to see clearly in near complete darkness. Next, Shadow Sentinel has expanded visual spectrum. While ordinary humans are limited to a specific range of the electromagnetic spectrum visible as colors, her night vision expands into the infrared range. She has the genes from a species of snake that naturally possess infrared vision. Snakes have receptors that enable them to sense infrared in the dark thanks to protein channels that are triggered by heat from the prey's bodies. This allows Shadow Sentinel to perceive heat signatures emitted by living beings and objects, giving them a unique advantage in tracking and detecting hidden threats in the dark. Shadow Sentinel's pupils can dynamically adjust their size rapidly in response to changes in light intensity. The muscle responsible for controlling the size of her pupil, namely the iris sphincter and the later muscles, evolved to be more flexible and responsive. This adaptation allows for optimal light capture in various low light conditions, ensuring that she can maintain clear vision even during sudden changes in illumination. Besides, Shadow Sentinel has enhanced processing in the brain. The brain plays a crucial role in processing visual information. The efficiency of communication between neurons occurs at synapses. Shadow Sentinel's brain could exhibit increased synaptic efficiency, allowing her for faster and more accurate transmission of visual information. This could enhance her ability to process and interpret visual data received from her enhanced night vision, allowing her to have quick decision-making and strategic planning in the dark.
Now we are going to talk about the vulnerability of the superhero. Light sensitivity, or also called photophobia, is one for the vulnerabilities of the Shadow Sentinel, where she is afraid of strong light, especially during the daytime. She might squint, her eyes might tear, and she might think the lights are too bright. Besides that, she would also miss the reduction of color perception, which called color vision deficiency, where the types of color can be recognized as limited. The Shadow Sentinel's eyes have changed into animal life. She had good night vision, but she can only see few color in this world due to her eyes have changed into blue and green cones only.
Now we are going to introduce the Archimedes background and his superpower. Alex was a brilliant scientist in optics who was obsessed with the study of light. Therefore, he had an unquestionable position of knowledge in optics. In an experimental accident, a beam of light from an unknown dimension falls on the lab and changes his life. This mysterious beam of light is not well known but gives Alex incredible optical abilities. Initially, he tries to use this power to contribute to society, but as time goes on, his exclusive desire for light begins to swell and he gets lost in his obsession with it. Gradually, Alex's personality gradually changed. He then became the ruler between light and darkness. He dropped his original name and called himself Light. Now we are going to introduce our archenemy superpower. First, Light Spy has mastered the light manipulation. Light Spy can manipulate the intensity and direction of light to create dazzling light curtains that confuse and impair the night vision of opponents. Second, Super Stealth. In bright environments, Light Spy can quickly disappear and become almost imperceptible, creating unpredictable problems for the enemy. Third, Light Switch. Light Spy is also able to switch between light and dark quickly, making it very difficult to track and capture.
White Spy has long known about the presence of Shadow Sentinel and decided to take things into his own hands. On one fateful night, he met Shadow Sentinel and decided to lure her into the place he had set up to defeat her. Upon entering the place, White Spy switched on all the spotlights, using his light manipulation ability. He even filled the place with many mirrors to maximize the light's reflection. Immediately, Shadow Sentinel felt dizzy due to his photophobia and are vulnerable to attacks from White Spy. I took advantages of this situation. He turned himself invisible under bright lights using his ability. Then, he gave Shadow Sentinel some heavy blows and weakened him. However, White Spy didn't know about Shadow Sentinel's extraordinary sight adaptation and her ability to see infrared trails. After she gained back her sight, she began to catch the thermal trails of White Spy and were eventually